Alright guys, welcome to the video today. So this video is another 10,000 score. I got 10,075, something like that. I believe I was 41-2, so like a 20.5, 20.5 KD, something like that. But it was a really good gameplay, and I wanted to talk about one thing that can actually help you increase your aim or get better at aiming. So it's something I actually picked up a couple days ago. Basically, before in your settings, you can go and have, vibration or rumble of the controller on or off. And personally, I had it on for pretty much since the beginning of time, since I started playing video games, since I was like 8 years old, 6 years old, 5 years old. I've always had rumble, and it gives you that little feedback. You're just used to it for the most part. And I, kind of struggled with it at first. The first couple matches, it will feel extremely weird playing without rumble or without vibration in the controller. It's gonna feel really funky, but then after a while, it gets more and more smooth. I didn't like using Hawk Moon for a while. I took off the vibration or the rumble of the controller, and I've been using it now, and it actually does help your aim a lot. Basically, it gets rid of that little feedback that you get from the rumble that can be, kind of irritating, and it can kind of throw off your aim, and it gets rid of that completely. And I'm noticing that I get a lot more headshots with the Hawk Moon, a lot more follow-up headshots just because there's no rumble, there's nothing interfering. I get a lot of trip mine sticks that give me triple kills like that, pretty much every single day, so that's really nice. And then I get a lot of clips like this, which you're gonna see. You just pretty much pound them completely with headshots after headshots. I thought I got that guy right there, so I stopped, and then my teammate got him. But overall, I would recommend trying to play without rumble. Of course, there's different ways to help your aim. I'd recommend playing a 3 or a 4 sensitivity, unless you like using shotguns, then maybe go higher than that. 3 or 4 sensitivity with no rumble. Try it out. It's gonna feel really weird. I tried playing it before, and I played about 1 round, and then I kind of quit after that. But this time I decided to give it a lot longer of a try, just because everyone that was good that I talked to said they, don't play with it, and they couldn't believe that I play with rumble on. So I played a little bit with it off, and after a while I got used to it, and this is basically what happened. I've had about, probably 4 or 5 50 plus games, 10,000 plus. Just a lot of cool gameplays are going to be coming up in the future. One might be a product of, the no vibration in the controller, who knows. But, just overall, that is a very good way to help improve your aim. There's a lot of different things you can do. A lot of people, they use shotguns, and they've asked me, they've come into my party chats as subscribers, and they've asked how I get those little short, range quick scopes with the snipers, stuff like that. It really comes down to just repetition of using that weapon. Just getting used to things is really what helps. I played a lot with the sniper, and you kind of get used to the head height with the sniper, and you kind of always have it aimed down the sight at their head. So if they come around the corner, it's already directly at their head, and you just, either go left or right, and it's pretty easy from there. There's just a lot of different things that kind of help in this game, one of them being sensitivity, another one, vibration, snipers. Just repetition of things is really the best thing you can do to get better and, get better performing games. And then the second part is going to be how to get higher scoring games. So basically what you're going to want to do is set up for heavy. Heavy is a very big and important part of high scoring games, just because it gives you a lot of points just from killing people, and then it's easier to kill people, and you actually get a ton of super energy from getting people with heavy kills. So what you want to get to do is at 9 minutes every round, heavy will come. You're going to want to set up at one of the 2 heavy locations at 9 minutes, and then at about 5:40 is when the next one will come, and around 2 minutes is when the third one will come. Basically, every single time heavy comes, you're going to want to be set up at your own heavy where you can be safe. A lot of the times what I do is I let a teammate pick it up, and then I pick it up once heavy is completely out of the game. Or if a teammate maybe steals it, then I'll pick it up immediately. But I do not want to have a machine gun while an enemy has a Radagast Fury, because we'll probably trade. I'll get him with the machine gun, but he'll shoot his rocket launcher, and then it'll basically just be all for nothing. So I usually like to do that. Do not be afraid to use your super. A lot of people like to save their super for a ton of kills, but if you have a gold gun, maybe just slide around, activate it, and who knows, maybe you'll pick up some kills. I see a couple people on the radar. I only see one, but I activate it, and I end up getting a couple more. Basically, just do not be afraid to use your super, and not be afraid to use your ammo, because basically the best thing you can do is get the most kills. So be aggressive with your super. The best ones for getting multi-kill games or tons of kills in one game would be the gold gun. At least in my opinion, it generates a lot of orbs. You can get 4 shots with the Kill-Phage symbiote. Just running around with a shotgun does really help, but if it's a longer range map, then maybe a sniper would be the best. I would recommend Praetus for high scoring games, just because you can shoot so fast, but if you're not that good with Praetus, then go with the LDR. But that's basically going to wrap it up for how to get higher scoring games. It basically comes down to that. Be aggressive, do not be afraid to make pushes. Use a shotgun if it's a closer type map. Be set up for heavy at 9 minutes, 5 minutes, 50 50 seconds and around 2 minutes, and then do not be afraid to use your super and generally try to roll with the gold gun with a kill phage symbiote so you can get those 4 shots off. It's basically going to wrap it up like I said, so drop a like down below if you did enjoy or if it did help, and subscribe so you do not miss a video in the future, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Heavy ammo inbound. Zone A lost. Zone A secure. Show them the true meaning of war. Another battle won. On to the next fight.